study Mobbin, this is something that's completely different, taking it to another level.
It's a way of living. I think about dance every day.
It's just good to have a good crowd with you, like good support.
Crowd reaction were the oohs and the ahs and the screams and the yells.
It's a great outlet for dancers to be seen.
I never thought I would be a part of something like this. So.
This episode's all about friendship.
There's an ancient proverb that says if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Welcome back to Steady Mobbin, the flash mob show that can turn up anywhere. On this episode, we celebrate friendship. We have one target location to flash mob today with two different flash mob routines at the Westfield Fashion Square in Sherman Oaks. Dance styles we'll be featuring today are the waltz and Fosse. Acquaintances come and go, but friendships can last a lifetime. When there's nowhere else to turn, true friends are people you can count on.
I'm sorry, friend, I'm so sorry.
Hi, I'm Shane Collard. I'm from Perth, Western Australia. Friendship to me means loyalty and just people being there for you no matter what.
My name is Michael Love and I'm from Sacramento, California. Friendship to me means laughter. Whenever I'm with my friends, we always just make each other laugh and goof around and be ourselves. It's hard for me to pick one best friend because I have a whole group of best friends at home and then I have a whole group here, so it's like, I don't know who to pick. But because we're doing the show together, I'm going to choose Miss Centoria Lampkin.
Hello, my name is Centoria Lampkin and I am from Moreno Valley, California. Friendship to me means unconditional love, creating experiences, and a lifetime of laughter.
Somebody who's really dear to me is Michael. We laugh all day long, so if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have abs. And he was one of the first friends I met in LA, and he was just so real, and I love you.
Hi, I'm Francesca Bass, and I'm from Crown Point, Indiana. Friendship to me is anyone you can laugh with and share your emotions with and put your full trust into and know that they have your back.
My name is Adrienne, and I am from Nashville, Tennessee. Friendship to me is, I think, consistency. Showing up, being there over and over and over again. So my mom is my best friend because I can literally tell her anything.
Now rehearsal gets underway with the waltz routine. SuzE Q has brought down a longtime friend, Alan Walls, to assist with the authenticity of this dance style.
Hi, my name is Alan Walls, and my role in this episode of Steady Mobbin is to help teach a waltz.
I was so fortunate to be able to have my amazing friend Alan Walls come in and really support me in being able to make the best waltz that I possibly could.
For the waltz routine, the dancers are being paired up with one another.
When she first came to me to ask me if I would help her with the routine, I thought, well, okay, sure, and what's it for? And then she said, I'm flash mob, and then she started to explain to me that she had 20 dancers and it was gonna come out of nowhere. I thought, I think I know what you wanna do, but if you're gonna do it with that many people in that kind of fashion, you almost have to work backwards, find your way to the beginning.
This graceful style of dance is a progressive ballroom and folk dance. The waltz evolved from 16th century folk dances from Austria and Germany.
Waltz was obviously much more comfortable for me because that's what I'm used to. Partnership dancing, you're not necessarily used to doing it with a big group of people like that, so it's really cool to see a whole different dynamic that it introduces with having the interaction and switching partners and that sort of stuff has really been enjoyable.
The main essence that needs focus when you're dancing with a partner is that you're not two individual people anymore. You become one unit. You move as a unit. And it's a lot of times up to the male to really lead that, but it's up to the woman to give that frame to be led.
Dancing with a partner is a lot more difficult because as a girl or as a woman, you have to let the male lead. I'm pretty controlling, and that's the thing I like about being a solo dancer is I can do whatever I want and I make all my decisions.
Gentlemen, you start on your left foot, ladies, you're on your right. Okay, gentlemen, you're gonna step toward the lady. Now, when you step toward her, I'm giving a little emphasis that she knows that I'm moving her by moving my body a little bit forward. So that will give her the emphasis to take that first step with that weight on her right foot and your left foot going forward. So you have 1.
It's body language. It's this communication that comes between these two without speaking. So it's a very intimate relationship that you're having with somebody on stage without speaking.
You start to understand the person who you're with through how they respond to you. So it's a communication on a whole nother level.
Ballroom, just from what I'm familiar with, you have to have so much self-awareness, like on every level, mentally, emotionally, physically, because you're affecting your partner in that way, and then understanding what you're trying to convey with someone with you as well as yourself.
I love that we're actually doing a waltz because, you know, I'm a sucker for classic Julie Andrews, like Fred Astaire kind of stuff.
I'm very surprised how the dance is coming along. I was very impressed with the amount of knowledge that they had and able to obtain it and then put it practically into use.
After polishing up the waltz routine, the Steady Mobbin crew are ready to slide to the target location with their first routine. Westfield Fashion Square is a 2-story fashion-forward shopping mall located in the San Fernando Valley. As the unsuspecting shoppers enjoy their day at the mall, the Steady Mobbin crew prepare to dance up a frenzy.
The mall is packed, so that's definitely going to be the biggest challenge.
A flash mob is a seemingly spontaneous dance amidst an unsuspecting crowd.
So while I was at the mall, all of a sudden, like, music came on and people started dancing, and I thought it was just some small dancing, and then out of nowhere, other people, I guess it's a flash mob?
We are shopping for gifts, and we were in love with this dramatic, amazing dance they just did.
I just, walked on you guys, incredible dance showcase, and I just couldn't walk away.
I've never seen a flash mob in real life, so that was really great.
The waltz was very graceful, elegant, sweet, and it was a lot of fun.
It was cool to see people like walking through and then they're like stop all of a sudden, they're like, whoa, and then everybody's trying to like hurry, rush, and get their phones out and record.
I think bringing dance to people that typically don't see something like that is a great experience for them.
I thought everybody was really precise, really clean, I'm very attentive to musicality when I watch people dance, so I like to see that when I watch them, and it was very good.
I've probably already said this before, but the waltz, that was a little challenging. I'm gonna say so far that was actually my most challenging. And I might say that every episode, but I completely mean it every episode.
And I met the cutest little girl today. Her name was Peyton. She was so adorable.
And peekaboo.
Now we show the second half of rehearsal for the next dance routine, Fosse.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we did the waltz already, and now we're moving on to Fosse, and I'm really excited about that.
Bob Fosse was one of the most inspiring choreographers for me growing up, and I just loved his style. It was raw, it was just so amazing.
Fosse is a unique dance style created by the legendary Bob Fosse, an American dancer, choreographer, director, screenwriter, and film director who won 8 Tony Awards for his work. The Fosse dance style features sultry hip rolls, smooth finger snaps, and isolated movements. Every movement is infused with character and story.
Fosse piece so far, I think it's actually my favorite.
The Fosse routine is difficult. It's proving to be challenging because there's just a lot of intricate, hand movements and quick action.
The Fosse routine was really, really fun. It had high energy and it was very stylized.
My background is mainly musical theater, so for us to pay homage to Bob Fosse and all of his great work was a really special experience for me.
What I really love about Fosse is the movement has a type of grit. It's everything, it might look simple, but everything is moving, every muscle is being controlled, even in the wildness of it.
We ask the dancers to invite friends to rehearsal, to watch the rehearsal process, and talk about friendship.
Little pineapple.
How are ya? Good to see ya. Thank you for inviting me. Of course, anytime. I'm gonna choose with one because he is now my co-worker at where I work at. His name is Majid Anthony Malik.
Giuseppe and I have been friends for a total of 7 years. So he's a really great friend of mine. I consider him actually my brother. He's very motivating to me and also inspirational, and he's also told me that in the past. So I feel that us being together as close friends, whenever I need assistance, he's there for me, and I'm also there for him as well.
My youngest best friend was my friend Katie, the lady, we called her. And she's like a foot taller than me.
She's just so warm and awesome and accepting all the time, and I don't think I could do anything that would, or say anything that would completely shock her, She's just totally like, love you, you crazy person.
My friend is Gabby Alcazar. We've been friends for like 15 years.
He's gonna be my husband next year. That's my favorite thing about him.
My friend is Michael Love, and we've been friends for about 2 or 3 years now. It's just supporting each other. That's why I'm here. He was really passionate about this job, so when he asked me to come, I was just like, absolutely, I'll come and see what's going on here, and it's really inspirational.
My favorite thing about Ryan, I think, is I can be myself around him. I don't have to worry about being like, oh, am I allowed to say this? Am I allowed to do this? I'm just like,
Not
you
that
know
he would
what?
worry about that anyways.
My best friend's name is Portia Fluker. I met her when I was 11.
She's kind of like my counterpart. Like everything that I lack, like she's it. Like I'm always late to everything. She's like punctual and organized. Like she's everything. Seriously, she is.
I think the choreography is so cute. I've never seen Courtney dance like that. I just think it's like really interesting because I think when we were in school, they tried to like make us do like Fosse. It was not that interesting. It was really hard and a little boring, but that is like way better.
This is my first choreography rehearsal I've actually attended before, and I've actually looked forward to it. As soon as he invited me, I was more than happy to actually come and support him as well.
Thank you. You don't know what it means to me for you to be here.
Now the dancers perform the second flash mob at the Westfield Fashion Square.
The dancers themselves were phenomenal. They had crazy moves. I wish I was as good as them.
While we were shopping, there was a dance mob that came up in the middle of the mall, and it was awesome. All the dancers were great, and it was very entertaining.
The Fosse routine, I think, was the most challenging dance because it was uphill and because just the style, I'm not used to that style, and like all this stuff is confusing.
I think they have nice dancing. They have nice dances.
Just at the mall, I was just like, I was waiting for some friends, and out of nowhere, I just like saw this flash mob. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Like, you know, you don't see that much anymore, so it was pretty sweet.
Our target location was successfully flash mobbed as planned.
We had a great audience. A lot of people applaud. I met a new friend. It was so cute.
There was a lot of people, so there was a lot of high energy, and that was really nice to be able to feed off of that.
I love the dance styles today. We had the waltz and the fussy routine. They're both so different, so it was a nice contrast between the two.
This whole show is an opportunity for people to rise to the occasion, to have the bar raised and meet it and learn new things and do new things and grow in ways that we never even thought we could.
As the season continues, the Steady Mobbin crew have gotten to know one another on a personal level, and the show has created new friendships.
I definitely have gained a family and friends through this Steady Mobbin journey. It's been great, and I love my Steady Mobbin family, and it's awesome. It'll be endless. It's Steady Mobbin endless friendship.
What I want the viewers to take from this episode is just to be yourself and have fun, and if you feel like dancing somewhere, just dance. Who cares who's watching you? Who cares if people think you're crazy? Because we all are crazy, in just a little bit.
You never know when or where we're going to flash mob next, so stay tuned to the next episode of Steady Mobbin, only on Dance Network.
Went great. We just wrapped Steady Mobbin, Westfield Mall. All that's going.
Stayed in my bin.